Hey guys, I'm Lady Mary and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you're not new here, please like. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Your love and support is very much appreciated. I'm out here helping other channels grow. I'm hoping my channel grows too. So please also share if you like. We're going to go ahead and start with the tarot for the world right now. I'm shuffling now to get some cards. And then we're going to talk about being an empath. I'm also going to teach you how to put a light shield around yourself. How to protect yourself in times of need, spiritually. So, first card. We've gotten this one before. Pink Lotus Fairy. Pink Lotus Fairy. It's time for spirit. Again, guys, our world is going through a lot right now. And the more connection you have with the spiritual part of you, the more you'll know, feel, find out if, that's what you want. We really need to go back to God, the light, the divine, the source, whatever you want to call it. It's imperative we start doing this because eventually there will be judgment and we'll end up finding out what the heck's going on when we pass. So all of us will know anyway at that point. Some of us already kind of have a grasp of what's going on that side. Anyways, yeah, Mend a Broken Heart Fairy, which is basically we're all holding on to heartache and the hurt of the last few years, and we need to become balanced, as I've said before, level balanced, and take an unbiased look at the actual issues going on. And we need to heal each other's hearts. We need to start being more kind to others, kind to ourselves, like in the last video. We're all healing from what COVID has done. We're all healing from, what kind of politics are going on right now and all the hate out there. Still worried about Russia and Ukraine, definitely. But because that's new pain. That's not stuff for healing. That's new. But we do need to heal a lot of this BS hate that's out there. Racism, gender issues, whatever it is. We've got to accept and move on. It's not easy. So not easy. But even if you are mending from a literal heartache, sometimes letting go is harder. There's a lot of pain, all the energy that you put into that person, whatever. I totally get that. And a lot of us have been dealing with loss lately, whether it be to death or to goodbyes. So let's help each other. Let's support each other and help each other heal. I think that's absolutely freaking necessary. Some of us, don't like to show our pain or talk about our pain to others, but sometimes it's absolutely necessary. I hope you have a friend that you can vent to. I have a couple friends I can vent to, and all of my friends vent to me. I totally let them because I love them all. And because sometimes that's just what people need. They just need a listening ear. No advice, just someone there for support. And the final card. Candy Cane Angel. Very pretty. It says it's time for a treat. I have a feeling this means that it's possible something good is going to happen in the world that is much needed. Something sweet, and I eventually find out what that is. But until then, we've really got to work on ourselves. We got to work on ourselves as a collective. We need to continue to try to be kind every day, less negative every day. If you haven't heard me say that over and over again. So that's basically what I got from that. And I always check the bottom of the card. And please don't lose hope, people. Autumn is my last chance. And it says, don't lose hope. Let's not lose hope. Hope's important. Hope is sometimes necessary just to get through. Fake it till you make it, right? Right. A friend of mine reached out to me the other day, totally another topic, and asked me, or I asked her if she was an empath, and yes, she is. She's an empath. This is not Vegas Paranormal, who I talk about. It's another friend. Love me some Vegas Paranormal. Hi, Lisa, honey, I love you. I know you've been waiting for another video, like a lot of other people have. Finally got to it today. Anyways, I asked her if she was an empath because I figured she had, and I've been friends with her for about 7 years. And she said yes, and then I explained to her, sometimes it's harder for us empaths to distinguish what feelings are ours and what feelings are not. Sometimes I can feel sadness all of a sudden, and it's not me, though. It's somebody else. I've learned over time how to distinguish what's mine, what's not mine. But this friend needs some guidance. So I figured if she needed some guidance, a lot of people need some guidance. So being an empath, some people call it a curse. I call it a blessing with some interesting aspects. We'll call it that. I learned very young that I had a lot of emotion, and my emotions are very intense. Whether it's happy, sad, mad, doesn't matter. Very intense. Sometimes unusually intense. Yeah. And then feeling on other people's on top of mine, crazy. And especially if other people's didn't match mine, like if I was in a happy mood and somebody was angry, I would become angry. If somebody was sad, I would all of a sudden feel sad and I couldn't figure it out. Being an empath is all about feeling other people's emotions and understanding what they're going through. As empaths, we are able to help people feel loved, appreciated, supported. So it is a gift. Sometimes it gets in the way, though. It really does. Like if you're trying to get a test done and your friend is upset and you're feeling all that, you're not going to focus all on the test unless you are able to set that aside. And sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between somebody else's feelings and your own. What you got to do is be able to sit down, if you can, sit down and separate yourself. What are your thoughts right now? Are they negative? If your thoughts are negative, go back to yourself and think about, okay, why am I thinking negative thoughts? Let's turn this into a positive. Now, if it's not your own thoughts and you have no reason to be feeling a different way than you were feeling before, it's a possibility that somebody else's energy is intruding on yours and you're absorbing that energy, and that's a problem. So as for absorbing energy, you don't want to absorb other people's energy necessarily. It can be extremely painful, very disruptive, physically, mentally, you name it. I do have a way, and I'm gonna talk about that here in a minute, to help you shield yourself if you are an empath from other people's emotions, from other people's thoughts. Sometimes empaths are also telepathic. That's a very important part of that as well. And we don't realize sometimes we're actually reading somebody else and it's not our own things. So, if you know anything about empaths, there's an empath called a Heyoka. And that's that kind of empath I happen to be. It's one of the stronger empaths. The other stronger empath, sadly, is on the other side, called the dark empath, on the darker side of things. And they usually use other people's emotions against them. They will make people victims while reading their energy and manipulating them. Heyokas, on the other hand, usually just, feel what they feel and are supportive and let the person that they're talking with feel more comfortable as well. That's not really necessarily a manipulation, unlike the other side, where dark empaths manipulate and they're after what they can gain. And that's about it. So, right now I'm going to teach everybody how I learned to protect myself spiritually, specifically with asking for the light to come down and help me. The first time you do this, I want you to be sitting down. So you sit down, close your eyes, get yourself to a spot where your brain is not overthinking. And then imagine a light coming down from the heavens to your head. Surround yourself with that white light, starting with your head, down to your shoulders, down your arms, down your torso, down your legs, down your feet. Now surround yourself with this white light. It could be a white golden light even. It takes practice, and keep practicing. But do this as much as possible, and eventually it'll become habit. You'll just be able to do it on your own. When you start to feel that warmth feeling, that I feel safe feeling, then you're good to go. And your shield is up. Like I said, practice, practice, practice. It keeps it coming in stronger every time. It'll help with as an emotional shield. It'll block everybody else out. But it's important that this be done. And if you want, let me know if you want a better, a lengthier version of that, and I'll actually write it out. And that way it might be more easier to understand. But once you are surrounded in this white light, that's your shield. That's your protective shield. And then whoever your higher power is has got your back at that point, literally on you. But you also have your own light, which you can project. And this helps you also project that. So you can put out more energy if you need it into something. Like if you're a magic worker and you're charging things, or whatever. It will help you project your inner light as much as the divine protecting you, because we are one with the divine. That pink lotus fairy comes back to mind. Time for spirit, time for spirit, time for spirit. I'm sorry I say so much. I'm working on it. At the moment, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. I'll put up another video soon. And I look forward to seeing all your comments, likes, and subscribes. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you. I'm Mary, and I'm here to help.